forbade them to heap. To heap means, it could means to gather and to offer. To gather and to offer, as if before worshipping you offer a lot of precious things. Again, it refers to a pagan ritual of worshipping. Worshipping what? Luxury and pride. Notice the metaphor, shrine of luxury and pride. As if you are building a shrine of luxury and pride. Luxury and pride are like idols, are like gods. And you offer them a lot of your precious offerings. So these people, these villagers were so simple, so naive that they didn't need to do that. They didn't need to offer anything out of luxury, out of pride to anyone. Actually, what does this line suggest? It implies the contemporary practice, especially the practice during late 17th century and early 18th century, the practice of dedicating books, verses to great people, aristocratic people. And by dedicating these your verses, you earn your praise, your wealth, your appreciation. You need to dedicate, it was a fashion to dedicate poetry or verses or books, any book, to people who are proud, people who are luxurious. So these people didn't need to offer, to build a shrine of luxury and pride and offer their tribute to luxury or luxurious people or people who are proud. Against, actually, Gray is satirizing this contemporary practice of dedicating verses to wealthy people, aristocratic people. What does he want to say? That these people didn't need to do that. Their fate also forbade them from doing such unacceptable things. So their fate forbade them achieving their potentialities, but their fate also prevented them from committing such foolishness, such crimes. So their fate didn't allow them to heap, to gather, to offer anything, that is anything which is precious, up to the shrine of luxury and pride. With incense, again the same metaphor of offering with rituals. They didn't need to heap praise or admire the luxurious people, proud people, with incense kindled at the muse's flame. Again, referring back to the earlier stanza, Gray said that these people might have been a great poet who could have waked to living lyre. They could have created great music as a great poet. So they had the celestial fire, they had the flame, Muse's flame inside them. You know who is Muse? Muse, one of the 9 daughters. They're the daughters of, actually, they're collectively referred as daughters of Zeus and Mnemosyne. So Muse also referred to the goddess of poetry and fine arts. So you are offering such thing, it means you have a poetic inspiration inside you. These people had the poetic inspiration inside them. But they didn't need to offer their dedication with kindled incense. This metaphorically refers to their tribute, their offerings. Incense, is fragrant. It's a very fragrant materials which is used for worshipping. So you don't need to, they didn't need to burn in light, lit up that incense and offer it as a dedication or praise to these luxurious and proud people. Again, as I said, this is a satiric reference to 18th century and early and late 17th century practice of dedicating verses, books to people who are proud, who are luxurious. So even poets, great poets, also are found to be guilty of this fashion, of this base activity of offering or dedicating books to wealthy people just to earn glory, just to earn appreciation. So Gray is condemning, not only condemning those poets, he also appreciating the fact that fate didn't allow them, these villagers, to do such base things. So they were fortunate in that sense, they are not unfortunate in that sense. So through these 3 or 4 stanzas, what I have tried to point out is that Gray is mixing or mingling both elegiac and satiric tone, a melancholic tone with that of satiric tone. That's why this text is very unique as a pre-romantic poem. And in today's lesson, we have discussed about few political characters like Hampden, Cromwell. And what is the central idea of these 2 or 3 stanzas is that these villagers were unfortunate in one sense that they had the potentiality to become such great leaders. But they are fortunate to not to commit their crimes. They are specially referred to Oliver Cromwell. They might not have the opportunity to become a great leader like Oliver Cromwell, but they had also the fortune not to commit the crimes committed by Oliver Cromwell. So this is fortunate. So they were both fortunate and unfortunate in that sense. Okay, so you should go through the text again, and if you have any queries, so put your comments and I will try to clarify those. So go through the text, explore each line, each phrase, and you will find your own meaning. And you'll find that why this text is called one of the greatest texts in English literature. Okay, thanks. Have a good day.